India's biggest ever contingent at the Paralympics with 84 athletes, 32 of whom are women, and half of them are for the first time competing at the Paralympics. They have got foreign exposure and top-notch training and of course, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's support.
Hello. Namaskar sir. Thank you so much. Thank you sir.
This explains the big success for India at the Paralympics this time, where India has already won 15 medals and counting, and many are hoping that we will beat the performance of the last Tokyo Olympics, where Paralympics could win 19 medals. India could go beyond that, and if this happens, this will be a hat-trick for Indian Paralympians in outperforming the normal Olympic contingent, because the Paralympians won more medals than our Olympic contingent, both in Tokyo as well as the last Asian Games. But how has this been made possible? What is the effort that has gone behind India's great success at the Paralympic Games? If we recount to the government, if we speak to the government, the kind of details that we are getting is also that the commitment of the government to the Paralympians. The Prime Minister has invested in this. Prime Minister Modi, while speaking to the Paralympic contingent before it left for Paris, had told them that their journey is as important to the country as that of the Olympic contingent, and the PM has congratulated every Paralympic athlete who has won a medal. The government has also ensured facilities and training for the Paralympians to be at par with the Olympic contingent, helping them to achieve this success. Every request of the Paralympic athletes was examined on an urgent basis, and support provided for their training, equipment and foreign exposure. All the players practice in SAI centers or private academies with support from the SAI. In fact, the government has facilitated over 110 international competitions for these Paralympians. An expenditure of nearly rupees 22 crore for the Paralympic medal probables and rupees 74 crore for 12 qualified disciplines has been made for the government for support and assistance towards the Paris Paralympic cycle. In fact, a dedicated research recovery center with sports science equipment has been built for the first time at the Games Village, similar to that for the Olympics contingent. Against the limit of 30% support staff, over 100% support staff has been deputed, considering the special needs of the para-athletes for their personal coaches as well as sports experts. Additionally, at the state-of-the-art Indian Recovery Center in Paris, the athletes find specially sourced snacks prepared and delivered by SAI, such as energy bars, protein mixtures and more carefully chosen to power their performances. In fact, a hat-trick has been struck at Paris this time, as the Indian Paralympians had bagged 19 medals in Tokyo and 111 medals in the 2022 Asian Games. Both times they outperformed the normal Olympic contingent, and this time also by winning 15 medals and counting, they have won double the medals than our Olympic contingent, which had returned home with 6 medals. Well, this medal tally has also been rising in recent years, because India has this time sent its biggest 84-member contingent to the Paralympics Games. In the Tokyo 2020 Games, for example, India had fielded 54 para-athletes. This was the best ever performance, with 19 medals till then, including 5 gold medals in 9 disciplines. In the previous edition in Rio, only 19 para-athletes had participated and India won 4 medals. India was then ranked 43 in the ranking table. India won 111 medals at the Asian Games, including 29 gold against the total 72 medals in the previous edition. What is also remarkable is that the 50% of the Indian athletes participating in the Paralympics at Paris are doing it for the first time, 19 of them just from the para-athletics discipline alone. For the first time, India has participated in disciplines like blind judo, cycling and rowing, with equal representation in both the genders. Well, Prime Minister Modi has personally congratulated every Paralympic athlete who has won a medal at the Paralympics so far. The standout performances, of course, by Avani Lakhada, who's won gold medals consecutively in the air rifle event in Paris as well as Tokyo. Sheetal Devi and Rakesh Kumar have come from praise from the Prime Minister for winning the bronze in the mixed team compound open archery. Sumit has won the gold in the men's javelin event. Suhas Jathiraj has won the silver medal in the men's singles badminton event. Tilusumami has won a silver medal in the women's badminton event. Manisha Ramadas won the bronze medal in the women's badminton event. Yogesh Kathunia has won a silver medal in discus throw. A silver medal has also been won by Nishad in high jump, and Preeti Pal has won 2 medals in track and field events. The Prime Minister, while speaking to the Paralympics contingent earlier, had said that the country's pride is linked to the presence of athletes in Paris. He said a total of 140 countrymen are blessing the Paralympians. When an athlete reaches such a big stage in any sport, it reflects a story of courage, dedication and sacrifice. And when it comes to the para-athletes, the challenges only intensify, the Prime Minister had said. The para-athletes reaching this point demonstrates how strong they are against all odds. This is the big success story of India's Paralympians, and as we move ahead in this competition, when India is hoping to win maybe close to 19 to 20 medals in this Paralympics, it shows the investment that the government has done in the Paralympic scene also, both through the Khelo India movement as well as the SAI. In fact, many of these athletes come from that fold and have got the required foreign exposure and training. During these particular, all their demands have been met, foreign coaches as well as foreign exposure, and this is explaining India's big success, that when the political will is there, the medals come. When the sporting talent is given the kind of support it wants, we see results as we are seeing in the Paralympics.